Hi, it's Dr. Christy Ennis. Welcome to Follow Me Friday, where motion is lotion for our butts and our guts. And we're going beyond abs of steel. We're going to aim for abs of carbon. So all you need today is a mat, a band if you have one, but you still will be good to go if you don't have one, and a water bottle when you start sweating it out. So let's get started. All right, I've got the band around or just a little bit above my knees. Get that pelvis position set, so a little pull in through that belly button, a comfortable spot in your spine, and then legs are gonna come up. You can start with those legs bent if you want. My hands are gonna go down, one leg is gonna come out to the side, and then back to the middle, and we're alternating here. So key with this one is that you keep everything in the center, and then also don't let the opposite leg go along for the ride. And I already can feel my abs working. So we're gonna try to get 10 on each side here, but again, if you're following along, you don't even need to worry about counting. And if you know me, I'm not the best counter in the world also, so I'll do my best here. That's 10, so we're halfway. And you'll notice I have my water with me in an awesome cup that my mom gave me to remind me that I'm awesome. We all need that reminder every once in a while. And today I've got Element in there. I've got the watermelon flavor, which is one of my favorites, along with the citrus. The cool thing about Element though is that they have a bajillion flavors. Yep, that's right, you heard me, a bajillion. And, oh, hold on, a couple more. I gotta breathe here. Good, okay. We're gonna bring our legs up straight this time if you can. Little pull apart, and then we're going off to the side. So as we are starting to build up a sweat here, hopefully, that's another reason I like Element is that they've got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. And actually, I even take a little bit extra when I have had a migraine, which was yesterday. So I'm feeling better even just because of that. So great for when you sweat, great for when you don't feel good. And like I said, lots of different flavors and no artificial yuck inside. As we're doing this, make sure you're leaving that shoulder down, right? Don't let it pop up. If this is too much, go ahead and bend those knees. And because you guys are awesome and you are my awesome listeners, if you go to drinklmnt.com/Christy Ennis, if you place an order at that link, you can get a free 8-pack sampler, so you get to try all the cool flavors. Yay! What could be better? I actually like the spicy ones too. Whew, hang in there. So as I'm using this with the band, I'm also getting those side glutes to work too, right? So that's where the band comes into play here with this one. Again, if you want to keep those legs straight, you can. This is obviously a little bit harder. We're gonna do one more to each side. And I've got my toes kind of flexed up to help stretch out my calves a little too. Okay, keep those legs straight, or if they weren't, straighten them out. I'm gonna bring my arms back down. We're adding a little pull out to the side. And then you're crossing in the middle. So if you've got a band on, it's just that little cross here. So I'm getting an inner thigh stretch. I'm working those abs and working the outside of those hips. Whew. Good. Oh, adductors too, inner thighs a little bit here at the same time. This one is hard, for me at any rate. So if you need it to be harder than what I'm doing, if you bring your legs down, that's gonna work those abs even a little bit more, but just make sure that you're not arching through the spine as you do this one, and that's really important. Whew. Yeah, my legs are much more tired than I thought they'd be by this point in the workout. Hopefully you guys feel the same way. I'm gonna do one more with each little cross. Phew, good, okay. I'm gonna bring my heels together, turn those toes open. You're gonna bring those knees in towards you and then squeeze and bring them out straight. So same idea, if you need it to be a little bit harder, and you'll see me have bad form here in a minute, you can go ahead and bring those legs lower, but notice I'm arching, so make sure you don't do that. That's why my legs are staying closer up. So again, we're using these inner thighs here too at the same time as those outer thighs. We're gonna get 10 total. So here's 5, and don't forget the breathing part. Sometimes I do forget that. 6, not purposely. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, whew, and 10. Good. Okay. You're going to keep those feet in the same position, but you're going to bring them down. So knees are going to drop open a little bit more. You're going to think about lifting those buns right up to the sky, as high as you can without arching through any part of the spine. If it feels good, you can do a little pelvic tuck just to get a little extra oomph in those glutes, but you don't have to. And we're going to get, excuse me, 15 of these. Ooh, different number this time. So that's 3, 4. Those feet turned out, get the outside of that butt a little bit more. 2, 6, and pause anytime you need to take a break or to get some water. Always listen to your body. And our bodies will tell us different things depending on the day, that's for sure. That's 9, 10, 5 more like this, but then you're going to keep your butts up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember I said keep those butts up. Now we're going to add a little pull. So you're just going to drop halfway down and bring it back up. And we're doing 20. These are a little quicker. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, my butt's shaking, 6, 5, well on the way to carbon, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring those buns down. We're gonna come up with control, of course. I'm gonna be on my forearms. Toes are gonna be pointed straight up, and I'm gonna lift my butt right up. And we're just gonna hold. We're gonna go onto our side after this one, but for this, we're just holding here. So I'm engaging all of those things through the back body and still trying to talk and not hold my breath here. Hang in there. If you want, you can put your head back. For me, that doesn't feel good on my neck. And I notice that I'm dropping. I'm trying to stay up here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time to go onto our sides. And I'm gonna take a quick sip of my drink because I need it. Gives you a nice chance to pause too at home. All right, we're gonna start out on our sides. Oh, these are all on our side. So start out making sure that you're in the right position. So my torso's lifted a little bit away. I always say your favorite cupcake flavor, which mine is vanilla with vanilla, is underneath you and you don't wanna smush it. And when you look down at your legs, you should see like your toes and your feet, but not much of your leg itself. So from there, make sure you don't move your hips, and we're gonna bend those knees. And then I'm gonna lift just that top knee up. My feet are staying glued together. And notice I'm not coming all the way back down, or I kind of lose that band there. If you're doing this without a band though, feel free to let those legs come all the way back together. We're gonna do 10 like this, and then we're gonna move on, still in this position. So that's 4, 5, try not to roll backwards as you do this either. 6, 7, and don't let this hand smush down either. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you're gonna keep that leg bent, but lift the whole thing up. So there's 1, 2, make sure you don't let this leg slide forward either. 3, and at 10, you're gonna hold it up there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that leg up there, and then extend that part of the leg. I can't even speak right now. There's 2. This one is a tough one. 3, and you even should feel this in your abs a little bit. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, burn, 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 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I'm gonna straighten that leg out, and I'm gonna aim towards my heel and turn those toes down a little. You can do the same as long as it feels okay. And now we're just lifting. And you probably can lift a little bit higher if you don't have that band. I'm not sure that I could right now even without the band. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna come up, sort of. I'm gonna try to. All right, so here we're gonna go into a side plank and continue with that leg lift. I'm gonna keep the bottom leg bent. I'm propped up here, and then as I lift, this leg is still gonna lift as well. You can stay right propped up here just like this if you don't wanna go into that side plank if it's too much. No worries, you're still working. So that's 3. Whoops, sorry, I'm dipping and coming up. 4, 5, 6, I'm trying not to grimace. 7, I'm not lifting high, I know. 8, 9, 10. Okay, whew. Switching off to the other side. Oh my goodness, the leg on the bottom should have been working too. I can clearly feel that right now. All right, so setting yourself up in the proper position first, no smushing any cupcakes, legs in the right spot, then bend those knees, feet stay glued together, lift just that top knee up without rolling backwards. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now keep that leg bent, but lift the whole thing up. Don't let it slide forward. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm smiling so I don't grimace. 9 and 10. Keep that leg up there. And now, ooh, extend. That was a noise I didn't expect to come out of my mouth right there. Whew. Okay, 3, 4, I think my eyes get bigger too. 5, 6, 7, we all do weird things. 8, 9, oh my goodness, 10. Oh, okay, straight leg, and then turn those toes down if you can, and we're lifting for 10. There's 1, 2, 3, laughter's better than crying, right? 4, 5, 6. If you don't feel this, please let me know in the comments. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, coming up for our last one in that little bit of that side plank, or just stay propped up so you're still working those side ab muscles. But here we go. I'm going to lift it up into that side plank as I lift that leg for 1. Thank goodness there's only 10, really only 8 more reps to go now, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yay, now you can collapse onto the floor. Good job.